Welcome back. Hey, I'm Animated Terror, and welcome back to Spongebob. Now, from what it's saying, I don't know if it's saved or not, so we may have to fight the boss again. Let's check. No, we don't. Okay, let's go straight into the actual thing we're here for. You know, the thing that we came for. The boss, not the boss. The rock slide. That's right. We're on the rock slide.
To get to Shell City, you're going to need to cross the bottom of the track.
So this is a lot like the bathtub slide, except it's a lot bigger. For now, let's just start with beating it. I think it's such a big level. You can see like the end of the level from the beginning of the level. It's weird. Yeah, like, oh, dang it. Yeah. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Ha ha. Who's calling me? No one I know. Ha. Alright. And bam. Just make this jump this time. There we go. Like all the way down there, you can see some like platforms. That was the end of the level. Ah. No, I hate these platforms. And then there's more of those. It shows you basically everything that you're going to be encountering in this very long and lengthy level with like 50 shortcuts. Although, to be fair, this is probably one of the coolest looking levels, because like, there's just so much stuff. I'm surprised they were able to fit it all. Like, you can see all the way down there, that's where we're going. It's kind of amazing how much they fit into this level. Anyway. Oh. I was like how we're in a clam now. I feel like that's pretty interesting instead of a bathtub. Oh, we're in a monster now, see? Look how big it is. It's disgusting. What the heck are those? Like, I'm trying to figure out what exactly these would be if this was, you know, a real creature, but I don't think I can for the life of me actually figure out what this is. Like, what are those? Are those, like... I mean, I know it's a monster and do whatever it wants, but... Do you have a built-in, you know, immune system defense that's essentially just a large turret that shoots snot? I don't even know what that is. Evil! It shoots evil! Evil! Ah! Oh, I can't do his voice. This is like a tongue ron, I think, that's been cut into pieces. Ah, this poor thing. And I'm not even gonna question where we came out of it, so we're just gonna... No, it's just a rock. Oh no, there's enemies appearing on the level. I totally missed the bounce pad. I wasn't supposed to double jump. Oh, at least it puts us right here. We have unlimited lives, so it doesn't even matter if we die, because we'll just be set back. Let's just pretend that one didn't happen and move on. Alright, go! Jump. Jump. Keep jumping. Don't stop jumping. Just moon jump to victory. Where's this guy? I would've made it. I would've made it had I not been an idiot and, you know, double jumped at the last possible second. So let's try that again.
She wasn't kidding.
And nice shortcut. I'm so good at this, you know? I'm so good at this. And I got a P icon. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make that. Oh, I made it. Oh yeah. See that? That was awesome. And I got a bonus chest. I'm so good at this game. Let's go up. Cause you know, we're literally at rock bottom, so there's nowhere else to go but up. That's also a good movie. It's Disney. Disney, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say the name of that, but it's a good movie. There's the exit, I think. I think we're getting close. Oh. Okay. Made that. Let's go this way, because now I'm feeling really depressed, and we're gonna go down. Oh, another monster! Man, they managed to fit 2 of these into the level. I want to know what path leads me there, because I need that giant weight. I mean, I just got the P thing, so it doesn't even matter if I get, any, like, giant... Oh, I should have gone up! That probably would have led me up there if I'd gone up. And here's the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the exit. 4 checkpoint. I thought that was it, but apparently not. I was wrong. Oh gosh. And bam. Ooh, I got all the stuff from that, I bet. Ow! Ah, monster! This is cool, actually. Like, this is cool. This is cool. There's a lot happening. Oh, there's the exit. So I got those switching platforms from that we just did confused with the ones over there. What I do find cool is if you fall off the edge at the beginning of the level, you can see the end of the level as you fall. Just to let you know how, like, big this level is, I guess. Because this is a giant level. As I've said multiple times now, I hope you all understand how big this level is now that I've engraved it into your brains, your collective thoughts. There, we can see the bottom now. Oh, there's another monster! I do like, and I'm pretty sure they did, another monster map. I do like how they used the monster designs for those ones that are popping up. I do like how they used the ones from the actual movie. Like, I think all of the monsters that pop up and scare you can be seen at some point in the actual movie, and I find that to be, you know, just a nice touch. Here's the exit. Or the end, the finish line. Oh, this is a big... Oh yeah, see, there's another one. I know for a fact you see that one. Oh. Oh gosh. And then it diverges, and then we go that one. Middle. And like it. Ah, yeah. There's the exit. I'm so good at this.
Holy cow! You actually did it?
Did she expect me to die?
Of course we did. Yeah, right. Here's...
She expected me to die. Also, we're back at the top. I don't know if I feel about that. We're back at the top. Now that we're men, we can't bother them. Now that we're men, we have become their friends. Now that we're men.
This place is full of horrible, hideous, and disgusting monsters.
Oh, that's so
You've
mean.
got to cross the trench to get to Shell City.
I believe they were our friends in the movie. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't like that guy. Alright, that's the one guy I don't want to be friends with. I don't like how he's going on with that tongue in his mouth. These are Z's. I don't know about that.
I'm sorry, Spongebob. You don't have enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to... Spongebob. Sorry, Spongebob.
20? Excuse me? That's a timing. What is this? I can't get that one. Okay, so this goes back to that we need to go collect tokens now. So that's nice. Wait, what did I miss? Wait, okay. We'll have to do some time levels, I think. Yeah. We're gonna have to do some timed levels. At least 2 of them. So let's do the sandwich driving. No. Wait, no. What did I do? Okay. Sandwich driving. Time challenge. Yes. Which is where we have to go supersonic racing in order to, you know, beat the level. Quickly. We have to do it quickly. And then there's an even harder one. After that harder one, then you have to beat your time at least once.
Do you want to try it?
So it's like 2 developer times plus your best time that you have to beat. It gets actually pretty hard. Yeah, it's like 4 minutes, then you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then you have to beat whatever you did the first time, which is a weird way to go, because what if you get it exactly, like, to a T? I don't know, I might be wrong, so let's just go with I'm wrong. This level is really nice too. Like, it looks like a city. It feels like we're actually going through a city. I don't know. I feel like a lot of GameCube games couldn't handle something like this, and I'm not really giving enough credit to the GameCube, I think, when I say that, because, like, comparing to something like Super Mario Sunshine, this is not a very good-looking game, but the fact that, like, probably not a great, like, I don't really know many games by these developers, so the fact that they were able to make this is pretty good. I think that's really cool. Bam! Nicely done, me. But there's like there's two other SpongeBob games for the GameCube that I think are a little more well known than this one, and that's Creature from the Krusty Krab. Creature from the Krusty Krab was one of them, and I played and beaten that one, and it's good. It's okay. You get to play as a giant plankton and smush buildings. It's pretty cool, I guess. It has like a weird thing where everyone's dreaming and then they're not. They all connect, and it's kind of cool. But the other one that like I think a lot more people talk about that I've never actually played is probably the Battle of Bikini Bottom, I think it's called. And from what I have seen, this game and that game used a lot of assets. Like, I think a lot of the buttons were all very, I think the buttons are the same design. And, but I don't know, I haven't played too much, I haven't ever played that game. But I've heard as far as, like, SpongeBob games go, it's a fun one. I'll have to give it a shot one of these days, because so far it's this one, and like I said, Creature from the Krusty Krab are the only two I've played. Not they're like the greatest games of all time. I mean, this is only a great game in my eyes, because it's one I played a lot as a little kid. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it happen before it even happened. Like, this is purely nostalgic. That's like, I mean, it's a good game, but it's like, obviously I'm not playing this because it's like the greatest game of all time. So you can do it in like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. In fact, we can probably try. Let's see. Yay! But you know what? I don't think a game needs to be good for you to appreciate it. Like, I like this game because it's something I grew up playing. Wait, what was this one again? This Rings. Oh, it's the Ring one. That's right. And then there's another time one after this. What was I saying? But like that Haunted Mansion game I played, that I think is one of my favorite games of all time. But it's not like groundbreaking. I can think of a bunch of better puzzle games. Like heck, I played Portal, and that's one of I think the best puzzle games, and another one of my favorite games. Like I think the Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite games simply because I played it a lot, and like it was one of my first like exposures to video games. I think the Lego games are great. Again, it's because they're one of the first games I ever played. I'd much rather play with actual Legos, but speaking of Legos, they're remastering the original Star Wars ones, which are the ones I played, the first. No, get. I think it would send me left, but I guess that's the longer route. Yeah, the Lego games, I can't say Lego, there's so many of them now. The first 2 Star Wars Lego games are all getting remastered. Both getting remastered. And I think it's also going to include episodes 7, 8, and 9. So, it'll be like, 3 games in 1. If they really wanted to make it a complete saga, they would also include, Lego Star Wars 3, which was a Clone Wars game based off the, the Clone Wars series. That game I haven't played yet. Like, I played a DS version of it that wasn't very good, but that's normal. Well, I'm trying to figure out and I think there maybe was an article somewhere saying they are going to do this, but I'm not so sure, so I'm just going to speculate for now. I hope they don't make them talk, because I know that, like, a lot of people were really annoyed when they just went, and, like, a lot. But honestly, I feel like that was kind of the charm, because back then Legos didn't talk. So if you suddenly remaster it and make them talk, then you're gonna have to redo all the cutscenes, which means a lot of the, visual gags and whatnot that were in that game probably won't work anymore because now they're going to be vocal gags. I'm not saying they can't write good jokes. They can. I've played games where they do talk before. I'm just saying I think I'd much rather, like, just have them make everything look better without actually, you know, adding in dialogue. Because the silent stuff led to some really funny gags and, you know, jokes and whatnot. And I'd like it to stay that way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing by nostalgia. Well, I can say this. I kind of hope that when they do remaster it, they, make, the pod racing level. You all remember that one if you played it. If you played the original Star Wars LEGO 1, not the, complete Saga version, because that version was, watered down to be easier, but the original one for the original game is so hard. I mean, maybe this is just me, but it was one of the touchiest time trial levels in video games ever, because it was so... It's a hard level added with a timer. It's just, it's hard. And, I'm hoping... Because... no! Wait, no! No! But I wasn't hitting the... Oh... That was stupid. Alright, trying again. I am hoping... Where was I going with this? What was I saying? I'm hoping with the pod racing level, they, make it the original difficulty. Because in the complete Saga version, they made it easier. Like, they added more time to the timers. And they, got rid of the timer in a couple of spots. And also lowered the speed of which you go. Because one of the problems with it was there was all this stuff on the road that you were flying into. But you were also flying into it at 1,000,000 miles an hour, so there was no way for you to actually dodge it. And I hope that they put the original difficulty into this remaster version. They probably won't, because now they're a lot more marketed towards kids. Like, they were always marketed towards kids, but I feel like the complete Saga version, a lot of levels saw it made easier. I just hope they, just stick with the original difficulty for this stuff. Because even though, as a little kid, I hated how difficult some of these parts were, like, especially the pod racing, I don't know, I just think it'd be fun to see it exactly as it was. But then again, maybe they won't even keep the original level designs. Like, if I can remember, and I've never played this version, in LEGO Star Wars 3, don't they have, like, some remade versions of the prequel levels where it's completely new? Like, I remember playing an arena level where in the original game, the arena, you have to go around a big arena, like a circle thing, and get your friends off towers, defeat a couple waves of enemies, and then fight Jango Fett. And you never even see the arena beast. But I believe in the third game, the third Star Wars LEGO game, there is a remade version where now you start chained to the actual, like, tower things, and you have to fight the arena beast, which... if I'm correct and that's actually a thing, that sounds really cool, and they might do something like that where they just remake all the levels completely so they're unrecognizable. But I don't know, I hope they, that if they aren't doing that, because that would be cool if they did that, but if they're not, I hope they put everything back to the original difficulty. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, this isn't even a thing that's happening, and I'm just insane. Yes! Got it! Maybe I'm insane and there is no remake happening, because now I'm, like, not sure of myself. I'm like, wait, am I just being insane? I don't know. I think, if anything, they should be remaking games that, like, haven't already been remade. Because honestly, I consider the complete Saga a remaster of those games already. It doesn't make sense for them to do it again, because I already consider the complete Saga to be basically a remake, because it has new visuals and stuff, and is the definitive version of those games, so I feel like they should probably redirect their attention to a different game if they're going to remake it. I don't know, a game that they should remake, because, like, I could say, you know, remake Haunted Mansion, but I'm, like, one of the only people who really care about that game. I can't really think of a game they should remake.
Since you beat the other challenges
Not remake,
so easily,
remaster.
I have it tough. Easy.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, what's the time? Because I did 2 minutes and something else. Yeah, I bet I can beat it. Oh, I can beat this. Sure, yeah, beat this. Because I beat the, I got like 230, 50 that one time, last time. So let's just do this now. Let me think of like a game they should remake. The original Battlefronts. Unless they've already done that. I'm not sure. See, I'm not like a huge fan of those games. I've played them and I think they're a blast. Did they already do that? I don't remember. I would assume they would have, but if not, they should do that. This sounds so stupid because I don't even know if they've done it yet. See, that's another thing, is if I say, like, remake this, what if they already have, and I'm just not aware? But yeah, you know what, how about this? I'll just say the games I want to remake. Haunted Mansion. I love that. Heck, with, like, technology today, I'm not saying every game has to be one of these, but, like, when I really think about it, I feel like Haunted Mansion would make a really cool VR game. Like, I really do think it could port over to that easily, from the third-person perspective to the first-person. I really do think it'd be cool as if you could go through the levels with, like, the, you know, little beacon. Plus, I think it would just make that game a lot scarier. And it's already a game that bugs me in a couple of spots. Not like a terrifying, but like the level where you escape the Grim Reaper and through the hallway. Imagine that, which already makes me paranoid because you're constantly being chased by death itself. Imagine that in first person. You'd be a lot more terrified, wouldn't you? Random ghosts appearing. The Banshees would be absolutely terrifying in first person VR. Plus, it just deserves to have some nice visuals because as much as I love every aspect of that game, I do know that like every single sound effect in that game is some sort of stock royalty-free, you know, sound effect. They're all like stuff you could use in like a video, like every single sound effect. So I think it'd be cool if like they remade it so like all the sounds, the visuals, just everything was made crisper, I guess. Plus, it's just a good game. Like, it came out before the movie. It's based off the ride rather than the movie, which makes it one of the only good movie tie-in games, because it's not, you know, based off the crappy Eddie Murphy movie. It's based off the awesome Disney ride. Oh, gosh. Oh, I might not make this. Let's see. Yo. Oh, it was 250. Yes! Yes! I could talk about Haunted Mansion all day, though.
You did it!
That's it? I beat your hard trial, and that's all you have to say? Yeah, I could talk about Haunted Mansion all day. It's just a fun game. I think it'd be fun. Oh, the Knights!
You can try and beat your best time on this road.
No. Because you won't give me anything for doing that. No, I pressed no! No.
It's too quiet.
Okay, now we can go into this level. What was I saying? I could talk about Haunted Mansion all day. Imagine being chased down by the Knights in VR. Imagine that. Just like you hear like footsteps, and then you turn around, and there's a guy holding axe come flying towards your face and ready to insert it into your body. That'd be terrifying. Oh, the spiders. Imagine a giant spider appearing. Alright, Mindy, give me the stuff you're holding back for me.
You have enough.
Yes! Now to immediately upgrade it.
Oh, no. You need. Of course.
Now to immediately upgrade. Okay, that was that. Hey, there's that. So now, I got this. I don't know what episode this is a reference to, because they're all references to something like that's the... Does that hurt? Do you want it to? That's just from him knowing how to do karate. I don't know where the bowling ball is from, though. Anyway, I'm gonna upgrade it immediately. Because this thing is so much better upgraded. Look at that. Alright, let's see it now. Yeah. That's pretty powerful. What? Patrick, no! Don't... Oh. I never noticed them. I never noticed those. Wow, you learn something new every day. I feel like there's a lot of games that, like, went under the radar. Like, I know we can't, like, remaster every game to make it even better, but, like, I feel like there are some that just kind of deserve the love, I guess. I'm sure you could all think of a game. Heck, if you want to tell me, you know, I feel like I can ask you to put some in the comments. Put some sort of, like, game that you think should be remastered or something. I know I keep switching the words, but I do mean remastered rather than remade, because remake would be like everything's new. I meant like better visuals, fix the controls, all that jazz. Like, what game do you think deserves that? Like, mine is again Haunted Mansion. I think Ray would say something like, I don't know, I want to speak for Ray. Let him decide. I don't know why I went that way. I think it's just a lot of games that go unnoticed, under the radar of the public eye, that really do deserve more love than they ever actually get. Well, that's what the enemy spawning tents look like. That's interesting. Oh, this is fun.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Oh gosh, no!
Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
This game, I think, would be cool if they remade it. Like, I know that's not gonna happen, obviously, but look at this. This desperately needs somebody to, like, go in. As cool as this mechanic is, it's so touchy, the side-to-side wall jump. Oh.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Oh gosh. I didn't see those sinking, so I feel very stupid now. Oh, how did I do that? No, yeah! Bye-bye. Let's... Oh, I got one! Crash Bandicoot Twin Sanity. Which is actually my favorite in the series. Not because it's a good game, but, like, first one I ever played. Nostalgia goggles and all that. But, like, the development of that game is interesting. Well, not interesting and more just... I'm dead, I guess. Less interesting and more just, like, perplexing. Because, and you probably already knew this, but that game had, like, so much stuff just not in it. Like, actual whole levels missing from it that were just not there because they had to meet a rush. Like, concept art depicts, like, levels, and there's, like, voice lines missing. So, like, a game like that, I feel like, would really, like, benefit from a remake, because, you know, then they could put all the missing content back into it that, you know, they didn't put in the original version. Of course, this is a fool's wish, because it's just not probably gonna happen. As much as I want it to, it's just not something that's probably ever gonna happen. I can wish all I want, but, oh well. Oh, I wanted those. Okay, I was wrong. The explosive crates appear in every level. I got a box! Hey, what's a crook doing down here? Why didn't they make it just a monster? That's a bit lazy. So where does it want me to go? Oh, okay. Okay, let's go. Do. Nice. Alright, now we gotta do some platforming bits. What would a platform be without a platform? Not here. Hello, sir. You seem very in the center. Ooh, a bungee challenge. Okay, I can do this. This is easy. Let's try that one again. Very sorry. You all had to see that. Nice. Got it on the down swing. Nice. Get all those ones. Yes! Look at all those ones that are virtually meaningless, considering that they're all single coins, but you know, it's nice to collect them, you know? Even if they are virtually useless. I can't hit this one! Ah! Ah! No, I meant to... Okay, that works too. I got 2 for 1! Nice, let's do that again. Ow, I got hit by the smoke. Kids, don't smoke. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. Well, actually, that's steam. I don't know. This still feels like a poor thing to do. And let me leave, please. Can I leave? Do I have to be close to this? Oh, there we go. Yes! I did it! Mwah! So much love and happiness and joy. No, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Hello, friend! Your eyes are freaking me out. I'm just gonna hit you and hope that you burn. Oh, I got a game. Okay, Xbox game. It might have been also on PlayStation, but I'm gonna go with Xbox. So, because that's where I played. It was this game. Never beat it. In fact, I used to hate it as... Okay, at least we're back here. I used to hate this game as a kid. Because it was just a bit too... Oh, I see what I do. It was just a bit too complicated for me as like a little kid. And I'm about to say the title of that name. So everyone get ready to go. That's not a hard game. And shun me for being an imbecilic child who couldn't beat a single game. Okay, so it's a game, and immediately when I say the title, you're gonna think, oh yeah, you are an idiot. But no, the game was somewhat difficult. Again, to me as a child, it was called Scooby-Doo. Bear with me. Night of 100 Frights. Might have been 1,000. Night of 100 out another 0 frights. It was really cool because it had like a laugh track. Like it made it feel like in all the cutscenes, even in the game, that it was an episode of the show. Because like just you jumping or getting hit or something would like cause a laugh track to play. It felt very authentic. And it had all the classic Scooby-Doo monsters appearing as like actual like monster bad guys throughout the place. It was this huge open world. Well, I don't know about open world so much as segmented levels that you could, as the game progressed, you could, you know, get into from different sections. I think that's probably more accurate. Oh gosh. Oh well. But, like, there were warp zones that would take you to different parts of the level, and they were all kind of connected by pathways that as you got more abilities, you would slowly be able to unlock. But, I remember just getting to different parts every time I played it. They were just a bit too difficult. Like, it had some platforming sections that weren't hard because, like, the controls are bad, just because I wasn't good at precise platforming. It did have, like, I would go back to it, every once in a while, and if we still own it, I might just go back to it again and finally beat the dang thing. But every time I play it, I get farther and farther into it, you know, than the last time I played it, but just for one reason or another, I just stop and not, you know, beat it. Oh, poor guy. I think the last time I played it, I quit only because I just forgot to go back to it. But, I remember it being fun. Like, it had, very fun control schemes. The way you attacked, you had, like, a dash, like, charge attack where you'd, like, run into the enemies. And I feel like it's another one of those, like, hidden gems that, like, no one talks about for some reason. Which, I guess, you know, whatever. Talk about whatever kind of games you want. You don't have to talk about this one. But I remember it being a lot of fun. Goofy characters, and you got to play Scooby the whole time. And Shaggy would repeatedly show up in some ridiculous situation. Like, you'd be in a garden area where there's tons of plants with thorns and stuff. So Shaggy appears suddenly, and he's in, like, he's got, like, he's on, like, a lawnmower. And you have to ride the lawnmower while jumping on obstacles that appear. And it's hilarious because Shaggy's like, I don't know what happened. That trapdoor I fell down sent me to a lawnmower, and now I'm here. I can't do a Shaggy voice, so just get off my back. And you just have to go with it after that. Like, you just jump on the lawnmower as he's riding and just run. It was a fun game. I remember it being... Like, I didn't understand at the time, but when I look back, I think it was a pretty charming game. Had a lot of stuff in it, like I said. Just, there's a lot of content in this game. I think the only problem I had with it was I was just too young. I didn't understand what was happening. And I'm off. Which I guess happens with some games, but I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Hit. Okay, try that again. There we go. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna go down. There we go. There we go. I can make this work now. But yeah, Scooby-Doo. Night of 1,000. I'm gonna go with 1,000 because that sounds right. 1,000 Frights. And it was fun. One of the many games from my childhood that I never bothered to beat because I'm bad at video games. At least as a child I was. I'm trying to think of other games I played as a kid. That was like one of the big ones that I don't know why. I didn't like it as a kid, but I'd always like go back to it for one reason or another. Why can't I hit it? Okay. Yeah, no, get on it. Where do I go from here? What am I missing? What's down there? Nothing of good.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
Oh, I can go down here. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. That was right next to it. There we go. You jerk! I like that splash damage that it does. Where are you? Stop it. There we go, got him. Oh, there's eyes in those bushes.
These just ooze macho.
Oh, I know. This comes back to that thing I was talking about. Patrick has an ability to pick things up. You use the iceberg lettuce to skate across and get over to that thing. I know that game. Don't think I don't know that? Will you take me for some sort of child with a memory span of about 40 seconds? I know what I'm doing. Alright, as much as it may look like I don't, considering I've died multiple times on this level of a children's game. I know it wants me to go in. Oh, wait, really? He's leaving. Okay. Oh, I guess the rest of it is only accessible by the iceberg list. Boss time. I'm not boss, but battle. Oh no. Oh no, it's terrible. That's a terrifying scream. I don't know how I feel about that. And you're dead now. That's an exit. I wonder what that's gonna do. Okay, wait a minute. If this is like an elevator thing, why even have a bounce pad? Why not just have it like rise up? Why have this whole complicated, like, you bounce and then the elevator follows you? I mean, it's interesting looking, but it just doesn't make any sense from a development standpoint. Why would you do that when you could just program the elevator to rise up? Stop moving. And he's dead. Goodbye. Maybe it makes sense to developers who develop things. Oh, he's still alive. I did it! I'm so good at this game. Look at that. Oh, there's another one. Never mind. One more. I was gonna say I didn't feel like the last one because this guy was missing. I will feast upon your soul. Boom! He's dead. I win. That has a golden tooth. That's a fun little detail that not many would probably notice. This monster had a golden tooth. Does he have eyeballs? Or no, is that just a mouth? Oh! Okay, these are the cool things this game doesn't have you really repeat. Because, like, I fought that monster, I fought a monster in the previous area, but, like, the game doesn't have these things, like, repeat, I guess, is what I should say. Like, by fighting and beating that monster, I never get to fight him again because I've already done it. It's just kind of weird. It's baffling why they would do that. And in some way it makes sense, like, oh, you gotta come back to these areas, so we're not gonna make you ready to do it. So I wish that there was a way, like, you could play the level as it originally was. Like, one of the tokens you could select. But at the same time, the way they've made the game, I can understand why something like that wouldn't really work. It's just, it's disappointing. Not that there's too many moments that are, like, you know, super hilarious that I want to see repeated or whatever, but, like, I don't know. Stuff like that, where it doesn't let you redo, like, funny gags or whatever. And once you 100% a level, there's really no reason to ever go back to that level again because there's nothing to do now. It doesn't replay cutscenes, enemies and stuff don't happen a second time. It just had a very familiar experience with the newest Far Cry. Well, newest as in I took a while to play it. Like that game, a similar thing happened. I beat it. It was awesome. There were enemy fighting was cool. Like a lot of people, and I'm not a huge fan of the series. I've just dropped in on number 5 after never playing a previous. So maybe I'm wrong here. But I really liked fighting, the fighting mechanic, you know, jacking cars and stuff. It was a lot of fun. And when you liberate an area, suddenly enemies just don't appear in that area anymore. And it's super disappointing because, like, having a car chase and against, like, a bunch of, like, cult members or something, that just doesn't, you know, get to do that anymore. All the, like, guns and stuff you've unlocked, you don't get to, you don't get to use those anymore because, you know, enemies don't appear. And yeah, you can have side quest missions that have you fighting it. There are tons of side quests that will have you fighting. Yes, that's true. But, like, just the fact that you don't, like, find enemies just in the world anymore that you fight. Like, the only way to fight enemies is by, you know, beating and playing side quests. It's just, I don't know, I thought it was a bit disappointing. I mean, it made sense. If you've already beaten the bad guys, why would they reappear if you've already beaten them in that area? It wouldn't make any sense for them to keep reappearing. I just wish there was like a button you could press to be like, bring them back so I may destroy them some more, because now the world's super boring and empty, and it's just, it didn't really make sense because it was $60 and the late game is boring. That's a game I'm gonna hopefully play. I'm gonna do like the New Game Plus or something on the channel, which I don't know if the New Game Plus will add anything. Probably not, but you know, do it because it was a fun game, so why not? Oh, this looks fun. Ooh, I hope those aren't insta-kill. I'm so good at video games.
Ouch!
Oh. Well, I may have been impaled, but I got the thing. Meat Boy. I was gonna play Meat Boy, and then I played it on my own and beat it, actually. I got the true ending. I beat the Dark World or whatever. And I remembered, oh gosh, I shouldn't do that. Because I love Meat Boy. That's another one of my favorite games, but I should never subject myself to completing that game more than once within a span of about 2 years, because I beat the game the first time. This is the second time I've beaten the game. The first time was about 2 years ago. And I came back to it and was like, why did I ever not, beat this? And then I played it again and I was like,
That is how SpongeBob
oh,
and Patrick escaped
that's
the
why I
French
didn't
full of
beat it.
hideous, disgusting monsters. Meanwhile,
Shell City Dead Ahead is another level. Alright, but we're going to stop here. I've rambled on for long enough and played the game a lot. So, go ahead and subscribe. like, comment, do whatever you feel is necessary.
Plankton is using those televisions to brainwash unsuspecting ocean creatures. You must destroy those televisions.
I don't remember that, but this is like a cool looking level. Depressing.
Patrick, if you want to destroy those TV...
Can I get...
Sorry, Patrick.
I missed one. Okay, we'll do that later. For now, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's that. This, that. Options. I need options.
Wait! Save the money first!
Save game. Nice. Awesome.
Help! Save me!
Okay. Saved. Okay. Go ahead and, again, subscribe or whatever. I'll see y'all on the flip side. See ya.